Welcome back to the Provider Kitchen. Chad Belding here. Antelope, awesome animal to pursue. You've been seeing some of the footage. There's a lot of trophy antelope and they are awesome table fare if done right. The biggest thing to keep in mind is once you harvest it, you have to get it on ice. It's 95, 100 degrees in that time in August, and that sun will absolutely deteriorate the meat if you're not careful, and get it on ice right away. That is the key to antelope speed goat steaks. Here we go with the recipe that my dad taught me a long time ago, with a little egg batter, a little flour, some onion, little butter, and of course our Provider rubs and some Tony Chachere's Napa Valley olive oil. But first we're gonna get these antelope steaks tenderized, and then we're gonna get the rub on them. Then we're gonna put them on our Traeger at 225 degrees just to get them smoked a little bit. I love smoky flavor on antelope meat. Let's go to work. Just run your tenderizer forks over it a couple times, and that's going to allow that dry rub to penetrate and really get down into that meat, submerging itself and adding all of that flavor. This is going to be freaking awesome. All right, so all we're going to do is we're going to take our Provider drop tine. This is an awesome venison rub, and I'm going to put it right there. You know, these are part of the goat family, but I think that this venison rub called drop tine is going to work perfectly on it. We're going to get it all over side A before we flip it over to the B sides. I don't know if y'all even know what B sides are out there, but that's a little reference to a cassette tape. But get it on there thoroughly. Get it massaged in there. Rub all of that rub down into that antelope meat. Oh, it smells so good. Flip it over. Douse it again. Garlic in there, you can see the garlic, you can smell it. Dry rubs are fun to play with. No salt in here, so you're able to add a lot of flavor without getting that salt in there. You can add salt, which we will when we come in for the recipe with Tony Chachere's after it smokes out. But there you have it, your two tenderized, flattened out Nevada speed goat antelope steaks with the Provider drop tine rub. Let's get them on the Traeger to smoke them out. All right, as you can see, we got our Traeger smoking on 225 degrees. Look how pretty that piece of antelope is. Yes, sir. That's gonna go for about 12 to 15, maybe 18 minutes. We're gonna let it get to about 95 degrees internal temperature. Take it off, we'll show you the rest of the recipe. Provider, antelope steaks, here we come.
Made it. Hope my bow made it. Skidmark's here already, he got here this morning. We're gonna go check in. We are staying at the historic Higgins Hotel. This place is super old. They say that it's haunted, but this is where we've stayed the last few years that we've hunted here. So super cool, old historic hotel. Skid went and checked in earlier, and then we got a rental truck this time. I'm not gonna have to throw antelope in a trunk of a car. We didn't do that, I'm kidding, but we're definitely gonna get out there tomorrow, hopefully, and find some big old speed goats. We'll see. I know that there was a bad winter here this last year, so a lot of antelope were dead when they were flying and doing surveys. So hopefully things are looking good. We can find some speed goats. Let's go see. We're in business, boys and girls. I think Skid's here. Let's grab these things and go get him. There he is, boys and girls. Officer Skid.
What's up?
What's up, dude? Let's do this.
Hey, let's go kill some antelope.
Are you scared? I think you got a little bit of fear in your eye.
Not really. Been drinking lots of water.
We made it. Give me some, bro. Ding.
I don't even know how to get out of here. The airport's huge.
We got what is it, about a 30-minute drive over?
34 minutes. Although there's some construction, you gotta slow down to 30 miles an hour. I learned that the hard way.
Skid got here at like 2 or 2:30 or something like that. He's been here for a while. I had to get a bunch of training in this morning. It's been a hell of a day. We're gonna get a good night of sleep and then get out there probably mid-morning. And then I'm guessing Skid's gonna arrow a nice big old antelope. His first antelope buck, right? This is your first time?
I've never antelope hunted.
Yeah, never.
With you.
He came out here with me last year. He was actually the guy behind the camera filming everything. So Think it's good? Give me some of that. I'm guessing it's gonna be like 2 o'clock. You're gonna have one come in midday. You're gonna go full send.
It's not as hot this year as it was last year.
No,
I will say that.
It's
not gonna be either.
No, good. But we didn't have rain either, so there's no puddles anywhere.
That's true.
So these main ponds are like their main source of water. So we'll see. I think we're gonna have some good luck. Like I said, I know Casey said that there was a pretty bad winter, really harsh winter when they were flying looking for coyotes. They saw a lot of dead antelope. So he said his numbers could be down, but I talked to him a little bit ago, like I don't know, 2 or 3 days ago, and he said everything's looking good. So I don't know, maybe it didn't affect it as much as we thought it would. So.
I will say I probably saw 70 to 80 on my way just from here
Did you?
to town earlier.
It's crazy. I don't know if there's a shortage at all, but definitely a lot of antelope out here. We only have 3 days to get it done. I think last year we had 2 days.
Yeah.
So we added a day. It's gonna be quick. I gotta get back to training. He's got to get back to work, but hopefully we can both get it done. The old stick and string, and then head back with some fresh antelope meat for our freezers. Be nice to live off of and eat for the rest of my training camp. So fingers crossed. But we're gonna head back to the hotel, get some sleep, and then it's game time in the morning.
Look at that. 225 degrees for 12 minutes. Beautiful pieces of meat. Right now they're at 95 degrees internal temp. Let's go finish up our antelope steaks. You can see that we've let our steaks cool down for about 15 minutes. They're right about room temperature right now. So next step is what we call the egg bath. We're gonna put 1 egg into this bowl here. We're gonna take our sifter. We're just gonna break that egg up. You can see we have our white flour, perfect for sifting. We use sifting flour in this recipe. All you do is take your steak, get a little bit of egg bath on it. Don't have to overdo it. Oh, it smells so good. Then we're gonna lay it on that side for the flour coverage. We're gonna flip it over and get a little bit more flour on it on that side. Bam. Steak number 2, antelope style. Another egg bath there, straight to the flour. There you have it. Those are ready to be seasoned now, and then we're going to the oil, a little bit of butter, and then we're gonna enjoy some Nevada antelope steaks. Appreciate you being here at the Provider TV.
Top of the morning to you guys. I don't know if you guys can see this, but we're leaving Cali hoping to get out of the smoke, and we are back in it. We got red sun out there. Not gonna be fun. I'm be sitting in the smoke all day, but all good. Just wanted to show you guys my setup. We are going with the Hoyt RX5. This time, I got all kinds of gadgets and gizmos on this thing. So, we got my buddy's new release holder. These things are awesome. Magnet. We got the GoPro. So this is what we're running. Hopefully she gets to eat today or tomorrow. And then boot wise, I'm normally a crispy guy, but I've been hearing a lot of good things about Zamberlan. I'm gonna give these things a shot. I'm not gonna be doing much hiking today, but these are brand new, so I figured this would be a good way to put them on and test them out. Let's see how these go. We gotta have all our goodies. Our Mountain Ops energy, electrolytes, vitamins, and we are set for your skid's room. We got all kinds of snacks. We're gonna be packing. Is this the Lucky Fins hat?
It's the Lucky Fins.
Oh my goodness, I can smell that thing from here.
That's what it used to look like.
That's a before and after. That's crazy, dude.
Oh, it's foul.
What did you do to that thing?
This is another hunt that we went on where I almost died.
Oh man, that's awesome. All right, loading up. It's not too early. I think it's like 7:30, so we're gonna get out there, get on the water holes, and fingers crossed we get some action. We'll see. Let's go, guys. All right, here we go. We're loaded up. So game plan is we're obviously sitting in 2 separate blinds. The blind that I was originally thinking, I just talked to KC, said that's dried up. And that's where my buddy Zach arrowed his the first evening. So this was 2 years ago. I arrowed one the first evening and Zach arrowed one the first evening out of the 2 blinds that I was hoping to go to. But so we're gonna drop Skid off in a different one on the way to the one that I'm gonna go to. And it's in the area where Parker, one of our clients and a buddy of mine that came out a couple years ago, killed a giant, probably the biggest one we've killed out here that I've seen anyways, right in that area. So yeah, so there's definitely good goats in this area that we're gonna be going after. Last year we kind of separated and went to a different area, and it was a little bit tougher. It was earlier in the season too, so I'm thinking these things should be rutting and probably have there's a bunch of mule deer right there, have a bunch of other ladies rounded up right now. So we'll see. They'll probably be a little bit more aggressive, which is good. And I'm guessing with the smoke, they're probably going to be pretty thirsty, because I know it's making me thirsty as hell. So hopefully they're coming into water multiple times today, and we can get some opportunity. So let's go see what we can find, guys. All right, here's where Skid's going to get dropped off. Got his blind set up here. We got water here, which is about, if they hit that, that's like 6 yards. And we're about 20 to the back side of that right there, so it's looking good. He's gonna get, oh, we got an antelope. We got an antelope on the top of that hill right here, wanting to come in. All right, buddy. Got all your stuff? Let's do it.
Hydrate.
Get in your walk-in cooler. I wish I could tell you that there was a cooler system on this. Make sure there's no rattlesnakes. Good. Good.
Hey, what are all the safety pins for?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate.
Escalated quickly. I don't even think we've been in the blind for 2 hours. We've had group after group come in, buck after buck. This guy came in with a bunch of does and another buck, a super heavy buck, just not really tall. And this one was beautiful. Decided he was the one, made a perfect shot, and I'm an idiot and did not move the camera. I just rewatched that. I'm so sorry, guys. Been in training mode, haven't really been in hunt mode, so made a perfect shot though. He went down within probably 60, 70 yards. As soon as he hit the ground, there was a group of like 7 or 8 other bucks that came running up and over the hill, and one of them was definitely 80 inches, I guarantee it. It's kind of crazy. It's a buck that me and Zach actually, we both tagged out right here 2 years ago. We were sitting the same blind doe hunting, and he came in. But yeah, definitely the same buck. He's got a big extra off his left side on the back. It's pretty cool. But I'm just waiting for Skid to come over here. He's gonna drive the truck down. He's gonna jump in this blind because it is on fire. We're gonna get my buck all cut up, taken care of, and get it hanging, get that meat all taken care of. So he's coming over right now, but let's go see this thing. It's a beautiful, beautiful buck. Yeah, that was awesome, and they came in right here. He came in, there was already another heavy buck right there feeding, or drinking. And he came in behind them, and they kind of like locked up for a split second. I missed it on the camera. That's why I tried to move it, because I thought they were just gonna start fighting. And I'm an idiot and never moved it back. I still can't believe it. So we're gonna have to hopefully get your kill on film, Skiddy. So many bucks right here. I'm guessing because that pond on the other side's dried up. That's where Zach killed up and over there. But I'm guessing because that's dried up, everything's hitting this one. Yeah, we got some fresh antelope meat for camp, baby. A little quick hunt. Cut out here. Nice, dude. Such cool animals, man. I love these things. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a cactus. Yeah, dude, that is so cool. They're starting to get that thick neck. Just about starting to rut right now. Nice, man. All right, we're gonna get this thing out of here, get them all loaded up, and go get them taken care of, hang them in the barn, let them get cooled off, and then we're gonna go jump back in that blind, see if we can get Skiddy, that monster. Let's see what we can do.
Seasoning time. Absolutely the best seasoning salt on planet Earth, in my opinion. But I love Tony's, straight out of Louisiana. Don't want to overdo this because it is a seasoning salt, not a dry rub. We're going to just put on a tiny bit more of that Provider drop tine rub. Those steaks right there are ready for the Napa Valley olive oil. We're going to finish these up. I promise you're going to love this. All right, here's the fun part. Get your garlic going in that hot oil. Garlic is going to add a ton of flavor. Napa Valley olive oil actually offers a garlic infused oil. I'm out of it right now because we use it so much. So we're going to infuse it ourselves. So you can see we got our oil at the perfect temperature. Letting that garlic, you don't want to overcook that garlic. It's going to continue to cook throughout the steak. And trust me, you're going to want some of those garlic chips every bite with this antelope meat. It's going to be amazing. So after your garlic gets a pretty good start, there's only one step that we're going to do before we put our steaks on it. We're just going to add a little bit of butter for flavor. Then we're going to fry these steaks up both sides, serving them at about 132, 133 degrees internal temp, medium rare that is. It's going to be perfection. All right, there's the butter, like I said, our last step before we put the antelope meat on. Smelling so dang good. All right, we're rolling. Here we go with our steaks. They've hit the grease. Won't be long now. Watch this now. We're gonna take a pinch of that black pepper. You gotta have black pepper on wild game and domestic meats for that case. We'll add a little bit more to the other side. It's gonna be right around 4 minutes for that first side. It's probably gonna be 3.5 minutes for the second side, the B side that is. Be right back with you. All right, there's 4 minutes exactly on side A. Now it's time for the B side. Would you please look at that? Look at that. About 3 more minutes. We're eating after the cool down period, that is. Can't wait.
All right, we're back in the blind. We got mine all taken care of. We dropped it off at the processor in Casper. And then we just headed back and
and jump back in. So we definitely saw a couple bucks coming in. Hopefully they start making their way this way
when we were at the blind.
Yeah. But, I think we're in a good spot. It's what time is it? Like 2? I think it's right around 2 o'clock.
2:15.
2:15. So we got a few hours. And let's just see if those things start working back in. Fingers crossed, guys. Let's do it. You ready, Skitty? Let's do this. Alright. We got some blind snacks. Mangoes. Apricots. These dates are figs. Figs. Dried figs. Dried Fuji apple. Dried mango. Can you see that? Check this one. Guys, that's a wrap for day one. Me and old Skitty, we're gonna sneak out of here, get back to the truck. It's about 6 o'clock. It got really slow in the evening, so we're gonna get back, go get some food, get some rest, and try to get in here earlier. I think the mornings were a little bit more action-packed, so.
Got in late last night though.
Yeah, it was a late night, so we kind of got a little bit of a later start this morning, but let's get back, get some rest. We're gonna give her hell tomorrow morning.
Alright, second day. Yesterday was awesome. Obviously I killed mine in the morning. We went and sat that same blind in the afternoon into the evening. Had other bucks come in. Skid passed on a pretty damn good one just in hopes that that other giant would come in. So we're gonna get in there a little earlier today. It's still, it's getting a little light right now, but we're gonna head over there, get in the blind, and see
Not
if
passing on that one again.
yeah. That's what I told him.
After looking at some video.
If anything similar to that comes in, he's getting it. Let's go see if hopefully that big buck comes in. That's going to be our number one, but we'll see what we can go find. So we got our stuff. We're loaded up. Let's go.
Had a couple bucks, antelope bucks, in here right when we pulled up, but nothing too big. So it's bacon and eggs this morning. Yeah, get some bacon and eggs. Got him. Oh man, I got the shakes for it. Success, baby. Yes. Skidmark's first antelope, and an archery antelope at that, and a good one. He is down out there. Let's go check him out, guys. Yes.
It's done.
Congrats, bro.
Thank you.
You're jumping in though.
Heck of a blood trail.
He's in the pond. 2 years ago, this same thing happened. There was a lot more water in this, and me and Zach killed mine. I think it was mine or Zach's, but went right into that water. Yeah, that's a really good go. Heck yeah. It's a big body too. Nice mature one. Dude, that's a stud. Hell of a first buck, dude. I love it. Look at that. Get the length on that, dude.
It's tall.
Yeah. Sweet, bro. Give me some. Let's get this thing all taken care of. Nice, man. Yes. Yeah, that is a stud. All right, guys, that's a wrap here in Wyoming. We 2 days of hunting, 2 big bucks down. It is time for me to get back into training camp, start getting back on that grind. So we're gonna get this thing all situated. It is getting really windy and it's actually starting to rain, so we're gonna try to get this done ASAP. But thank you guys for tuning in. Always a blast, always a pleasure being able to come out here and show you guys my adventures in the field. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Later.
It's pretty much a chicken fried, smoked out, Traeger antelope steak. I'm talking perfection. Look at the browning. This is the cooling period, but you can see the perfect crust on it. This is a cool dish now. You can serve this on a bed of rice, a bed of noodles, mashed potatoes, you name it. Get creative, be unorthodox. Let's go slice this up. I think I'm gonna have our cameraman, producer, 3D animator extraordinaire, Tom Rashashine, at @T_Rashashine on Instagram, be our taste tester today. He's gonna have to nod up and down with the camera if he likes it, or he's gonna have to go like this with the camera if he doesn't like it. But hey, 10-minute rest right now, and then we're rolling. All right. Will you please just go ahead and get a gander of that? Look at that, medium rare. Now we're gonna take it against the grain, little strips. And like I said, I'm gonna let Tom Rashashine be the taste tester. He's gonna have to hold the camera with one arm. Cheers to y'all out there eating wild, living off the land, knowing where your food comes from. Now we're waiting for that camera, nod or shake. What is it? That's how you do it. Provider, rubs, the mentality, living off the land. I'm Chad Belding for the Provider TV. Thank y'all so much for being with us. I'm trying to talk with my mouth full, but this is so freaking good. I'm gonna go get the crew. We're about to eat.